There we go. Ahoy everyone, welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
Peace and mighty Lieutenant Rakir, at your service. And we'll get back to...
Zenless Zone Zero, where, we haven't moved a single freaking step from where we were yesterday. So, yeah, I kind of forgot to do the rest of the dailies yesterday, but... Oh, well, that leaves us in a perfect spot to just continue with Cheesetopia, doesn't it? Okay.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Hey there! Cheesetopia
We
is
ought
back
to
in business starting today.
You're also moving over to your actual account, and as well, you do deserve a little break.
So, yeah, outside of just the social stuff and maybe getting a new character, there isn't much of a... There won't be much use for this account after, well, another few weeks, probably. Besides that, let's see. New comment has been added. There are new comments that you can invest based on the guest book. Okay. Tumbleweed corn chips. This jar of secret sauce is a recipe passed down through my family. I'll teach you. Only you. Okay. Tumbleweed corn chips. Corn chips with a special salsa sauce made from tumbleweed. It smells like the desert and west winds. Okay.
Those are edible?
They are a type of woods, I think. So, yeah, they wouldn't be too tasty, but they'd be edible at least. Okay. I think we should be able to finish with this event today. But we'll see how much time we have after that for anything else. Let's see. Someone here wants these.
Captain? There are wood out there that will kill you if you as much as touch its bark.
True, but there are also generally edible ones. Let's get this one sorted first. Okay. That'll fill that up completely.
If I remember right, I forgot the name of that tree, but I know if I remember one thing correct about the tree, which is surprisingly, it's not from Australia.
Oh? Let's see.
I forgot it was from Africa or South America.
Looks like this one's getting extra. Okay, that's everyone. But yeah, we'll see what else we can do with any time left over from this. Rumble. Familiar rumbling echoes from outside, heralding the arrival of Steel Tusk. And of course, it's a sign of its driver's arrival, too.
Hey, does eating here come with a free parking pass? Give me a cup of nitro fuel with ice, and get my ride a bucket of fuel without ice, please.
Trying to act smooth.
Welcome to Cheesetopia, Piper!
Also, I'm pretty sure you've been parking Steel Tusk here for free anyways.
So, is this that diner? I was actually planning on zoning out and escaping reality at a random roadside drive-in diner before work. Luckily, I'm a mature and reliable adult. Let's get back to the painful topic of work and reality. Remember those food bloggers Bernice invited to shoot a video about the diner? Yeah, the ones who drank her special nitro fuel, took a wrong turn and almost became ethereal chow.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Cheesetopia's delicious cuisine stole their hearts.
They gave the diner a negative review, though I can't say if it was really an issue with the food or if they were holding a grudge on account of almost dying in a hollow. Anyway, the boss, Caesar, isn't buying it. So, poor Steel Tusk and I were sent here on a mission. Here's how it's gonna go down. We enter the hollow to find Cheesetopia's secret sunset cuisine recipe, then use it to fix the PR crisis Bernice caused. Our source of intel, the middle-aged man in a ripped sleeveless shirt who runs the barbecue joint downstairs. The witness, Bernice.
Are you trying to do a noir thing here, Piper?
Steel Tusk's tank is full, and I've partook in a little special nitro fuel too. My passenger seat is empty. Wanna go for a ride, Proxy?
Okay, driving off into the sunset. Okay, secret sunset cuisine recipe. Okay, bit curious about that. Okay. Same team as before will typically work. It does seem that Yanagi has a much easier time dealing damage than Nekomata does, but that's because she can partially ignore enemy defenses and, well, she gets her damage from disorder. Which, well, she is very good at stacking up. Or rather, causing. Okay. Yep. Once we're done with the event, I think we can probably pick up a few of the smaller side quests and see what's to be done with all of that. And beyond that, we can of course look around for any trust encounters with the other team, with the rest of the roster. Okay. Let's take down the Ethereals as quickly as possible and face off against the traps and mechanisms. Okay. Young Proxy. There are dangerous Ethereals and ethereal traps up ahead. Be careful around here. You be careful too, Piper. Safety is of secondary importance. The trip over was really smooth. Why don't you come bring a little joy to my work life, huh? You know, I like buying scratch cards and playing some Bang Boom Marathon guessing games. How about we make a bet? Who's defeated more Ethereals, Proxy or one of these anti-ethereal traps? I'm betting on the terrible traps, and the Proxy can bet on themselves. How about it? The prize can be a gaze of admiration from me truly. Great fun, rotten timing. Okay, so get more kills than the traps. Okay, we can of course, well, go and steal kills from the traps, as it just takes out 2 of them. Okay. At least it isn't instant killing them or something. There we go. Okay, 5-2. I don't think they bring up stuff like this too much time, or too many times. Probably because it also gives a bit of a fail state. Most of these things are mostly left for the Hollow Zero stuff, I believe, since that is more of a roguelite. There we go. According to the intel received, the target should be nearby. Okay. Door closed. Let me get... Yep. Oh. Hello. It can temporarily slow down the sweeper from eliminating ethereals. The roadblocks are back. Take them out. Of course, that's how she would refer to ethereals. Then this is the last secret recipe for sunset cuisine. I hope that unreliable brother of mine can be a little more reliable this time. You actually have a brother? The brother who told me that intel. You know, the one who owns that barbecue diner that looks like it doesn't have a license. Does he look like the kind of person who screams out, "I'm reliable" at you? Let me take a sneak peek. Piper pulls an ugly face. I'm not sure if this is fit for human consumption or not, but at least I've completed the boss's mission. Oh yeah, remember our little bet? If I'm not mistaken, you win, Proxy. Gaze into these eyes, young Proxy. Receive this gaze of admiration from me. And she doesn't look any much different than usual. Okay.
Maybe is he seeing that face of a sort of admiration? Just is more of making her look more awake.
I wouldn't be surprised if Piper turns out to be figuratively allergic for caffeine or in coffee or something. Oh, hello, Lucy. Could you help me find this videotape? I heard you can get your hands on any videotape you want. That depends on your age. Just had to ask. Don't worry, I'm just asking about something suitable for all ages. The Tricals. It's a story about a family of bamboo. There must be something in the water because I somehow have a real hankering for watching this brain-dead family comedy. I heard it's pretty hard to get, though. But I can count on you, right? Of course. Don't let me down. Okay.
Okay, seems the developers knew.
Yeah. Oh, it's these two again. And hello, Knight. How are you doing today? More Zenless. Could not be more excited. Yeah, we're doing the... well, we're finishing up the Overlord's Feast event. Or... would it still become... whatever. We're finishing up Overlord's Feast, and then we'll look at whatever size stuff else we can pick up. Let's see. People like me, like me from your uncle's generation don't usually understand much about social media, but when it comes to diner reviews, it ought to rest entirely on the food, right? My job isn't as easy as you might imagine. You weirdly mature-speaking kid. And are you interested in the slightest about the Outer Ring's secret sunset cuisine? It's a real fun name, right? The only one of its kind in the Outer Ring. I'm more interested in affiliate partnerships than that. To be blunt, just because I'm getting paid doesn't mean I have to say good things. I'm a professional with a conscience. Okay, at least he's, well, decent on that. I said this last time, I think, as well, but... yeah, paying influencers and bloggers and such to come visit your place can easily be seen as well, bribing them for good reviews, but if you're paying them at least for time and transport, then I'd say that's at least reasonable, because you are getting them to go out of their way to your place and such. Let's see, Knights, I'm okay, I guess. So are you done with the Outer Ring chapter? Yeah, we finished chapter 4, and we are in chapter 5, where we will continue on Wednesday. Let's see. Your conscience sure is cheap. Yep. We're just getting interrupted with this a lot, huh? Sorry to bother you. I want to rent a videotape. What kind of videotape? It's not anything specific. Perhaps if I come to the store, I'll see something I like. I'll be here anytime. I'll come take a look then. Okay, typically they'll ask for something specific, but Yanagi is just going with the flow and see if they can find something. Anyways...
Hey there! Cheesetopia is back in business starting today.
New VIP. Piper! We're 5 meters away. Proxy, do you have the video collection of recent job recruitment ads? I didn't even know this could be interrupted by this. I think that videotape is called We Need You. I'm not very busy lately, so I'm looking for a fun part-time job. Oh, the compilation of recruitment programs, right? I'll go look for it. Thanks. Secret Sunset Cuisine recipe. Gimmicks like that, pretending to be all mysterious, it's so out of style in New Eridu. Well, whatever. I'll try it, considering the promotional sponsorship I was giving. Let's see, Knight. Okay, I suppose you've seen the new character that's been released? Yeah, new electric attacker, Seed. I haven't tried her trial yet. Let's see, Sunset Fried Rice. Wait, didn't... Okay, so that's what this is called. Yeah, but that's not the new thing. Or do we have this thing here, a sort of lobster meal? And oysters of a sort? Okay. We'll need to load this guy up with... well, with this one, probably. Yeah, lobster and oyster.
Okay.
How the heck?
I get the scorpion and other thing, but... where the heck did they get seafood?
Yeah, that's a big question. Let's see. One of these.
Oh, wait. They could got them in New Eridu, or if they have a permit, they went to New Eridu's harbor and went there to do the things, then went back with it.
Could be. Okay, let's put that there.
It must be expensive. It's not a short trip.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. This one is going to be a bit tricky. One of these. Let's see. 5 tastes. Actually, not that tricky. That is everyone? Yep, that's everyone. Okay. Again? Steel Tusk's getting fixed up, so I'm lounging around 6th Street. Those 6th Street benches are uncomfortable for someone of my advanced years. Mind if I crash on your couch for a bit? Come right over. See you at the store soon, then. Ugh. It looks terrifying. Can you really eat it? That's the kind of image that my eyes were assaulted with before I even steeled myself to take a bite. Yet, once I did, I actually thought the taste overwhelmed the terror, and it tastes quite unique. Okay, we've hit another rank. Now you as well, Polfra. You there? I'm planning to go to the city today, so I'll stop by your store on the way. You coming to hang? I've got some videotapes to return. Caesar and the others borrowed a bunch, right? I'm gonna take care of it for them. I'm not doing it for free, of course. How nitpicky. I call this valuing my own hard work. So I'm gonna head out. Bye for now. Wait, what if I'm not around later? It's not like I'm going to see you specifically, so it doesn't matter if you're not around. That's so mean. You're mad? Yeah, I'm just joking. If I didn't care about you being there, I'd just show up unannounced. Your bang boo would be there anyway. Okay, so now I'm asking, are you free? Sure, come over. Kitty playing hard to get. How about it, kid? Has your humble sense of self-esteem been conquered by the delicious flavors of Cheesetopia? A good diner needs more than just food to swallow. Don't think you can hope to dazzle me with a few of the local pastries. I've had a phase of my life, too, where I was always flashing rebellious glares and saying nasty things to people just to chase attention by being a renegade. But when you're tossing and turning in bed in the middle of the night and thinking back over your post history, are you proud of your view count? Or are you sad because you never got what you really meant to say off your chest? What's up with these brats suddenly acting as though they're so sophisticated? Speaking of, even though she talks like a grown-up and drives a heavy truck, she doesn't look at all like she's old enough to even get a license. Listen up, you've got something to learn. I've seen your channel a bunch. Back when you first posted, your smile in that video was more candid than now. The smile of someone sincerely sharing their joy with an audience and a camera as they enjoy a delicious, flavorful surprise. I don't think you really understand people that well. Like you're some lofty saint sitting on top of a mountain. But today, if it isn't for views and more fans, it's for dinnies and fame. I think at some point you must have wanted to share your sincere feelings with everyone, right? So, right here, right now, whenever you say something dishonest, can you still taste the feeling that comes from food? Do you still remember that smile? Of course, as you haven't even gotten any sense of joy from the meal you've just had, then forget I said anything. Just be honest with yourself, kid. Like you cranky geezer. The confrontational food blogger seems to have lost their will to fight and drives off wearily. I'm getting thirsty. Let's grab some night for fuel later. Is that the talk no jutsu? Can't help it. Every hero team has an older guy who's seen it all. They have to use their temporarily mustered up love and improvised speech of questionable life lessons to change the villain's heart at that crucial life or death moment. Everyone in the Sans Caledon is too young. I had no choice but to learn these little tricks of the trade in secret while driving. Want me to share my favorite how-to videos with you? Trust me, one day they'll come in handy. Viper. Okay. But yeah, basically confirming that Piper is way younger than she acts. Let's see. Knight. Yeah, she's not bad at all. I'm a bit disappointed in her character, though. And I'll be looking. Okay. I'll probably be saving up... actually, I have a good composition for every element so far. So I think for the moment I'll just be saving up whatever pulls I can get for characters I'm more interested in for, yeah, personality and such. It seems as though Cheesetopia is increasingly becoming the unmissable diner of the Outer Ring. Who came up with that weird name? Oh, that's the title of a shopping vlog I saw online. I think it was made by a niche foodie blogger visiting Cheesetopia. In the Outer Ring's Blazewood, I was lucky enough to visit a diner that moved me for life. That's what they wrote in the description. I never thought someone would talk about our diner being so charming. No wonder the diner has been pulling in more travelers coming all the way in from the city. Guess that's why business has been booming. In that case, it's time to come up with a better business plan, manager.
Such a beautiful day today. It's gonna be great.
Okay, upgrade. Customer suggestions and feedback are being written in the guest book. Check the schedule on the diner chalkboard.
Hey there. Cheesetopia is back in business starting today.
That was a misread.
New tasks are available, new management challenges available, and 3 new dishes. Okay. Nope, Lucy coming up soon. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, each of these have little comments, but nothing too, too special with them. Let's see. You want nutrition more than anything at the moment. This will do. And then we just need 2 more from something. Actually, these 2 then. Okay, that's 1 done. Okay, you want 3 in taste. Okay, we'll give you something that'll give a negative to something else, though. Let's see. You just want 2 nutrition. Okay, this is where it's going to get tricky to get everyone to their full likings. Let's see. Let's start over with this. Let's see, if I just give you these 2, you'll be happy. Or actually, no, you want the Eagle Beak mashed potato. Okay, so there. Then we remove these. Okay. There. Okay, that's that one done. You want 3 tastes. That's 1 too many. Let's see. Give you that. It'll balance things out a bit. I think we'll have to go a bit over. Let's actually... If I just give you those 2. And... There and there. Okay. It isn't the exact values that they want, but it still gives everyone enough. Let's see. Hello, welcome back, runners. On a sunny afternoon at a cliffside restaurant in a small wilderness town, evokes the feeling of relaxing jazz in the wasteland. But before the jazz can begin to play, the first sound that's heard is...
Where's the music, Proxy? Where's my background music?
It's
What?
the screeching of Lucy.
Background music? Do you mean like the type that plays when a new character appears in a movie, or when things get super intense? I don't think you get it at all, Proxy. Caesar is totally chill and very good at being the boss. In name. She put you in charge of the diner without batting an eye. Luckily, I'm here to lend a hand. So, allow me to test you a little. What is the most important factor in managing a diner? Delicious cuisine, of course. Outer Ring style spices, Cheesetopia's secret recipes, and fresh ingredients straight from New Eridu. Just thinking about it makes your mouth water, right? You seem very confident in your answer, Proxy. Caesar is always confident in her adorable yet silly ideas, too. But it's time to teach you a harsh lesson. The true cornerstone of the restaurant business in the Outer Ring is a unique atmosphere. Delicious cuisine? Maybe. But is there really that big a difference between Blazewood's cheese pizzas and New Eridu's cheeseburgers?
All the dust and ash from all the motorcycles riding by.
Great service? Not at all. The least plausible route to riches is to expect a bunch of rude bikers to appreciate your perfect smile and attentive service. But atmosphere, that's something unique to your diner. It's emotions and feelings that they can't find anywhere else. Even the most ignorant highway riders have a fantasy buried deep within their hearts. Like having a one-on-one showdown with a rival at a cliffside highway diner while Western movie music plays. That's why they'll choose Cheesetopia. I get it. It's a marketing strategy that uses a gimmick to squeeze every last penny out of your customers. Cheesetopia is the Overlord's domain! Your castle, your oath-sworn kingdom! Now act like the lord of your realm, Proxy! Why would customers leave their homes, wives, and children behind to dine in your castle? Why would they enter your realm when there are better restaurants around?
I'd hope they bring that they would bring their family along for dinner.
Is eating at Cheesetopia really that serious?
Well, it's basically supposed to become Caesar's quote-unquote throne.
It's the atmosphere! The irreplaceable experience! And it all hinges upon an antique record player from Old Eridu playing the right music during a cowboy showdown! Stand tall, Lord of Cheesetopia! My knight, march for my record player!
Guns blaze when the needle drops.
I have so many questions, but... Hold on, I know what's going on. Bernice! How much nitro fuel did you give her?
Or rather, what did you put in it? Okay. I'm pretty sure the title is supposed to be a reference to, well, the clock hitting whatever whatever hour it is next, typically noon and such, for the duels and so.
Also, hello there in chat. Says I can finally do it. Actually, for people wondering why not say hello right away, I tried to not interrupt the captain.
Thank you. But yeah, if you do want to say something, feel free to pipe up about it.
Yeah, the only times I do that is if I notice something that you really may want to pay attention to, like when I feel like I need to be rude, to bring attention to something important, or you're about to do a very big mistake.
Proxy, you're finally here. I've got a great idea for Cheesetopia background music. Alright, here's our target. Find a tune that captures the wild vibe of the old oil fields, showcases people's enthusiasm in Blazewood, highlights the tough style of the Sons of Caledon, and delivers the restaurant manager's refined taste to all diners. So we need 4 tunes. Anyhow, I got this feeling that the chosen record is resting nearby, waiting for us to find it. And I bet we'll stumble upon its match, a vintage record player fitting of Old Eridu's top-notch craftsmanship. Does Piper ever ask you to pick lucky numbers for lottery tickets? Zip it, Proxy. Let's get going.
And I guess another example. Whenever you try to read a chat and I notice something's about to attack you.
Yeah. Okay, like we had with Witcher earlier.
Yeah, that's a good example. Like, sure, I will also correct you if I notice you misread something. But depending what, but if you misread something really bad, I will mention it. But again, I will try to interrupt you as little as possible, and you're welcome to do that for me as well.
Yeah.
But that's just equally fair. Again, I do it out of respect and what I help.
Okay, and apparently Lucy is judging vinyl records by their covers, or at least their texture, apparently.
What?
They're chatting along a bit in the upper right.
All right.
Yes. Okay, then that's their target record. Up there. This one doesn't really look like the one we need either. Let's keep looking for it for Cheesetopia's sake. Exactly, we must find the perfect records.
Well, better save them anyway.
Can we really find a third record? We must trust in fate's guidance. The right record is just ahead. Okay, Lucy, are we just here on your hunch, or did you actually get info on where you could find stuff like this in the area? Found the last possible target record in the area. There we go. This record's perfect for Cheesetopia, covering style, technique, emotion, and the performance vibe. How come you're so sure about all this? Okay. Well, if you're really that curious, it's actually the feast variations I performed when I was 10. I grabbed it when I dashed to the outer ring. Now we can give it to that boar queen as a present. As a sample for her piano classes. You really care about Caesar, Lucy? Hey, it's just a sample. Wait, is that supposed to say that she knows the song, or that this is an actual recording of her playing that? Alright, let's go get that record player.
Good question! Accidentally almost interrupted you there.
I was being a bit too soon with it. Yeah, these old things.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Okay, going to have to haul that big-ass thing out. Okay. I must say that I do like those old jukebox designs, even if they're totally oversized for modern music storage and such. But I guess that just means that you can slot a few SSDs full of MP3s into them. Yep. Alright, of course these three would be charged with hauling it.
Their names!
Yep. Woody, Bricky, and Grassy. Grassy, move that leg! Wah! Woody, move this leg! Wah, wah! Bricky, you're in charge of propping us up and keeping us balanced. Wah, wah, wah! Careful, if you drop it or I find your teeth marks on it. Wah, 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 wah! Are they saying as you wish? You're back? Great, you can come lend a hand and help these fools move the record player inside. Wah, wah, wah. Hey, don't talk smack about my music taste behind my back. Otherwise you'll get it along with Grassy, Woody, and Bricky. Let's see, runners. Is it bad I'm playing Roblox while watching this? Not really, but you might have heard some bad news about Roblox lately. I will say that on some parts, Roblox does allow kids and people to just get a lot of experience with game design and such. Like, I recently learned that there's even a sort of a Dead by Daylight version with Sonic characters in there. But yeah, I'm expecting they'll be in some big trouble upcoming, so I hope that people will be able to export their games into something else, in case things get closed down. Not that I expect that to actually happen, but yeah, it might be smart to distance yourself a bit from that. Okay. And of course, Lucy's going to be the VIP. A special welcome after a tough day of work? You're pretty good at this, aren't you? You're not just making an excuse to have dinner with me, are you? Since it was specially prepared for me, then one shall honor you with one's presence. Yeah, our wasteland princess, huh? Okay, this one's called the town pudding. Let's see, this is some sort of casserole. I hope those crystals are decorative and not ether crystals.
Looks damn tasty beside the... Yeah, what the heck is that?
I'm going to guess that it's decorative. Let's see.
What was it called?
It didn't give a name here. Let's see. 2 more nutrition. If we go with that... Actually, that it leaves... There. And then fish. Okay, that's Lucy sets. Okay. 2 taste and 2 nutrition. Not enough space to put one of these down. Let's see. Nitro fuel. And... Let's see, you've got nothing.
Hey.
These are pre-ordered, so we can slap that in. Okay. And there we go. Or, wait, one more.
Yeah, the drink.
There we go. That's
Yeah.
all of them done.
Oh, I said the drink.
The flavor of this pudding.
Uh-oh.
It's not the best one has tried, but I really, I like it. Just a tiny bit. Yeah. It's not bad, but not as good as my chef back home. Wasteland Yandere. I've got other more pressing matters to attend to, so I'll leave the diner to you, Proxy. Do you escort everybody who's leaving in person? That's off-putting. The owner of a diner should only make a personal appearance in the presence of the most important diners. This is a dignity you should have as a leader under the Sons of Caledon. You're our most important guest. Did you pick that up from running the diner? Say that, Proxy. I hope you like the music I left behind, because you have to.
Oh dear. No, let me say this. If you find one of those where the... It's called a case, right? The outer layer?
You mean like... Oh, jukebox. Yeah, that would be the casing.
Yeah.
Or the frame.
If the casing, or aka frame, is intact, but everything else is wrecked inside, you could replace them with modern things. So you have the... It look old school, but inside it's high tech.
Yeah. Okay, and would definitely have more than plenty space inside.
Starting today.
Yeah, this can be good, for that means that if you need to clean it out, it'd be easier. Like, you could still have room to just cram a lot of things in there, but still, again, remember, things get hot, so it could be good to have space to make it easier to clean it out and allow it to breathe.
Yeah. Okay, new comments. Let's see. Uncle Henry's devious idea. Oop, Gesundheit.
What's... You made me laugh. Read his name again.
Yeah. Uncle Henry.
You said Uncle Hangry.
Well, if we leave him to wait too long. I have an idea most devious. Okay. Uncle Henry's. Ominous bubbling arises from the pitch-black cup, like devious ideas that bubble up from the depths of your mind. Right. Speaking of, how did we even get the authorization from Uncle Henry's?
Wait. Look at the icon. Doesn't that ring a bell?
Yeah, Cuphead.
I was not the only one seeing it.
Yeah, there is something connected to... There is something in the ear or the handle. What is that red? It goes around. What is that supposed to be?
No idea.
Either way, we have a new dish. And we've got some more notes. Let's see. Things to avoid when causing havoc. Another ring town of blaze. A diner's paradise of cheese. Okay. Let's see. 2 little members of the Sands of Caledon seem to have gotten into trouble. Okay. Of course, it's these two. Where did he go? Don't worry, that kid is reliable. Proxy, you came just in time. Have you seen our little boar? The red, short, chubby one? Do you mean grassy or woody or maybe bricky? None of them. You're really dumb, Proxy. I'm talking about the little bamboo boar. It's Rachmachus. Remember, Proxy? The one you personally trained in the Hollow, sometimes sitting in my passenger seat? Usually if Rachmachus is needed to lead a cargo task, he will always return to find Piper on his own after completing the job. But it's already past the scheduled time and Muckus still hasn't returned. Maybe Rachmachus is having his own life, you know? He's young. It's quite an independent bamboo. Does the boy from the Sons of Caledon still need to be picked up by his parents? Lucy is very strict with the kids. Because Piper is too lenient. Muckus is acting so rebellious. Grassy, Woody, and Bricky would never cause trouble like this. Oh, Muckus isn't a naughty bad kid. Didn't you already send Grassy, Woody, and Bricky to find Muckus? Lucy might be strict in words, but she's actually worried about the kid. Psst. Why haven't those three come back yet? Proxy, Piper and I want to keep asking passerbys around here. If you have time, could you check how those three are doing? If those three are slacking off, Proxy, feel free to help me give them a beating. But Proxy is always gentle with the little ones. Lucy, you really need glasses that badly? Then again, something I have said multiple times in other things is that... wrong button again. In games like this, places get compressed down or summarized, so in reality it could be that Blazewood is a whole lot bigger than this. There we go. A little board that looks a bit like you, but not exactly. I know. Are you looking for a mirror? Wait. No, kid, I still have work to do. Why don't you go play somewhere else? Wee. When I was coming over from over there, I did see a little boar that looked a lot like you, but... Wait. But it looked like someone from Biker Gang stopped him. Maybe he's in trouble? Should you go check? Upon hearing that his brother was being harassed, Woody took off running. He dashed back in Luce's direction, probably to get reinforcements? Okay, that's one of them back. Wow. Huh? Red, short, chubby, a little boar? Isn't that you, kid? You're saying you're not a kid? But the other day I saw your mom. Oh, that wasn't your mom? You look much too alike. You don't look too much alike. Other red, short, chubby boar kid? I've never seen anyone like that before. It seems Grassy didn't have much luck, leaving with a dejected wah.
I don't know why, but when you say that, it makes me smile.
Keep your eyes open, or we'll tie you up in a bit and take you back to roast like a piglet. Hey, you still want to challenge me? Who are you? Well, why are the reinforcements here so soon? Was it you kidnapped Muckus? Or Mokus? How are you supposed to say it? Muckus? You mean that bamboo? Look how honest I am. How could I do something as despicable as kidnapping? But to be honest, I was instead sent by one of the Vanquisher's bosses to deliver a message. Cowards of the Sons of Caledon, your bamboo crashed your event. If you wanted to return in one piece, come and apologize personally. calm down, I'm just a messenger. I actually admire the big shots of the Sons of Caledon. But you need more hands. If you need more hands, how about me? The Vanquishers. Right. Realizing that the Sons of Caledon weren't happy, the troublemaker quickly jumped on his motorcycle and disappeared at the end of the road outside town. Okay. I heard the story from Bricky. Those Vanquisher bastards. They really are a bunch of young troublemakers, aren't they? Didn't I tell you, Piper? These young hotheads need to be disciplined more. Well then, since they want us to apologize in person, I'll go and apologize myself. Wah. Steel Tusk is ready. Brassy, Woody, Bricky, get it together. Okay, things to avoid when causing havoc.
Your names are reference.
Yeah, a grass house, a wood house, and a brick house, huh? 3 little pigs. Or 3 little boars in this case. Okay. I do like that, well, it's clear that Belle can't understand a thing that they say, that they are actually speaking something. Just, like Bang Boo speak, but Belle can understand Bang Boo speak.
You never talk to small children?
Okay. It does make me wonder a bit more about their relationship with Lucy and such, but it does seem that it isn't. Well, of course she isn't. She is very strict with them. Let's see. Red Rocket should be locked up around here, but at least they have some level of respect for her. Otherwise, they would have run off ages ago, probably. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it is something to look into a bit more some other time. Okay. Landmines. Oop, even more traps. Oop.
Sure enough, only Pompey's goons would dare to cause trouble right under the Sons of Caledon's nose. What? Are the Motor League's rules just for show now that he's gone?
I don't know. I'm just a little old trucker.
Okay.
Such a pie hole. You said it was Lucius who killed Pompey. But for all I know, you could be working with him.
What about the video left behind at Cinder Lake by that Bang Boo? You're just gonna turn a blind eye?
Huh. Well, even the Tour d'Inferno video's been doctored. So why would we believe that what you're showing us is the real deal? Caledon's immortal sons. You're nothing but a bunch of cheating, conniving scoundrels. We'll never recognize you as the League's overlords. Why am I wasting my breath on you?
You didn't run away with your tail between your legs like Lucius. And you even dare to come here for your boss and break stuff. Well, you've got guts. I'll give you that. But I guess you don't know the one thing you shouldn't do when trying to mess with us, punk. Never lay a finger on the young.
Young? It's just a boar and a Bang Boo for a cat. I only kidnapped it because it got in the way of my heist. But it's my honor and pleasure to cause some trouble for you.
What a stubborn fool. Be nice to the nice and teach the rest to be nice. That's how the Sons of Caledon roll. Well said! That's how the Lord of Cheesetopia should act! Proxy? Piper? Let's do this!
Uh-oh.
Get him! Waste of time.
Okay, it would have been fitting if I brought a team with those two in, huh? It's Proxiani. I'm saved. I got concussed. I'm feeling dizzy. Proxiani, protect my heads. Please take me home. Okay, run, the bad guys are here.
Oh, dear gods.
That person and that pig, don't think about escaping. Now he's actually helping in combat.
Yeah, when I saw that bamboo, you know the first name that came up to my head?
What then? Porky Pig?
Rum.
Mocha sniffed it out. The exit this way. Here we go. After the little tomato. Don't let them escape. The boss's reinforcement is on the way. There we go. And right back.
Fine.
Ow!
Shove a black hole up his ass. Multiple biosignals are approaching. Give me reinforcements.
I have to do everything
Ultra?
myself.
She's still working with the Vanquishers. Sure enough, you guys are still the toughest in the outer ring. Okay, so Ultra. She's been hired by the Vanquishers for this, but let's just show why it's probably a good idea for her to just cut ties completely. I think this event happened before Poltra became playable. So this would have happened before she joined. Before she would join the Sons of Caledon.
Such provocations don't go unanswered.
No! Boys, today we gotta crank him out!
If you want to do that, be my guest. But I'm surrendering.
What? You're talking like a coward? Anytime like this?
Why does it sound that this guy is like 80 years old or something?
The Sons of Caledon have shown us mercy. Are you naive or just stupid? I told you from the start your little plan was pathetic. My professional integrity kept me from going against my employer's decision. If you want to keep fighting, I'm not going to stop you. But my merc fee only covers you this far.
How could you?
Oh, I'm just a mercenary after all. Oh, the merc's code of best practices states you should only do what's asked of you. I'll leave the rest up to you.
Okay.
The voice actor sounds familiar.
Could do a little search on that.
I think,
You mean Poltra's with that?
I think they're one of those veterans that you hear a lot but you may not know the name of.
Let's see. IMDb. Zenless Zone 0. Okay. That's the situation. Can't believe it.
What? Yeah, just look at him.
Yeah.
When you compare him to Rom's current avatar,
Well, he does match in colors with that. For a joke, I could swap out his avatar with this one for a bit.
would that be a wise idea?
It would be mean. Let's see. Zenless Zone 0. Cast. Let's see. Lots of voice actors, of course, because there's so many freaking characters. Let's see.
Can you do that?
Finding
I don't know
page.
something.
Pulchra. Let's see. Pulchra's voice actor is Marissa Lenti. Okay.
Yeah, but what about the old man she talked to? His voice was the one I recognized.
Not sure we'll be able to get that one found out. Because, well, not really a specific character name for that one, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like... Hmm?
I think they also voiced someone in The Amazing Digital Circus. Want to take a guess who?
Tommy?
Gangle.
Okay, that one is very unexpected.
Let's see. Any other noticeable acts here? Or characters? Let's see. Not recognizing any of these games. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but they do additional voices there. My Friendly Neighborhood, the Amalgam. Okay, I have been asked to consider streaming that at some point. Additional voices in Honkai Star Rail. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has additional voices. Oh, hello! Nihilister in Goddess of Victory Nikke. Okay, that's 3 very different voices. Anything else? V Rising. Oh, hello, Girls Front Line. Fazbear and Friends shorts. Okay. At least they are a veteran at the absolute least. A voice in Ruby. Attack on Titan for additional voices. Yeah, this is. Okay, I think I better stop going down with it there because I'll just be going on and on. Okay. I know everything now. Thanks for your help again, Proxy. It seems that the hostility towards us within the Vanquishers is more serious than I thought. These people won't give in without a proper lesson. In my opinion, they need to get thrashing. The Overlord title isn't earned just with brute strength, Lucy. We need to find a chance to talk to them properly. Caesar is becoming more and more steady. It's comforting to see the young ones grow day by day. Anyway, for now, the Vanquishers are still on our guest list. And Lucy and Piper, as long as they don't start trouble, treat them with respect. That's also something Big Daddy taught me, Foxy. I'll continue to keep running Cheesetopia well. The Sons of Canada and I are both eagerly looking forward to the Overlord's feast.
Treat them with respect? That's what you said?
Such a beautiful day today.
Treat them with respect, yeah?
Great for business.
What did you hear, or what did I say?
You said tweet them with respect. I'm pretty sure I heard you corrected on this one.
Okay. Let's see.
You know what? Mark it.
Okay, I'll look at that.
Check.
Let's see. Probably best if I write down the approximate time as well. Where did I leave that notebook? And the pen is also gone, it seems. There's the notebook. And there's the pen. Let's see. About an hour in.
I just had an idea. At this point, I think we could start having a scoreboard over how many times someone misspoke or misheard.
We could do that, yeah. Okay, we don't have enough points for these. So we'll have to do a bit more of this. And yeah, we're going to hit another level. Let's see. Uncle Henry's. So just hand that over. I'm guessing that is supposed to be coffee of a sorts. Guessing that is. Let's see. You want free nutrition. Okay. Yeah, not enough space for that. It's going to be a bit tricky. There. We don't have anything with one of each. Let's see. There. And another one of that. Okay. 1 extra nutrition. There. Oh, actually, we need 3 taste for you as well. Not enough space for that, so this is most... Yeah, this is going definitely with you. Okay. There. Do we have anything with +1 taste? Okay. 8 nutrition. So we serve the big one. That's 2 more. There we go. Okay, everyone happy? Everyone served. Okay. It looks like there's a new decor. I wonder if the customers will like them. It's almost time to close the shop. Besides managing the restaurant, the manager should not neglect other tasks and work. Sometimes people are in trouble and seeking help. You can ask around when you have time. Of course, it's also important to take time to rest. AKA, go talk to someone. I'm going to try everything. The little kids always want everything. Sufficient preparation is key. I've been watching a bunch of wilderness survival shows lately, and the more I watch, the scarier it gets. All of them seemed like strong people, but it didn't take long for them to end up prying their way out of the Outer Rings wilderness. It makes me wonder, what would happen to me if I got lost in the wilderness one day? Your cries will fill the wilderness? No, don't say that! Though I'm sure I will cry. I've been thinking about venturing deep into the Outer Rings wilderness, so I need to learn some wilderness survival skills. Just in case... I've carefully studied the tutorials of various survival experts. They say lizards are a good source of food when you're lost in the wilderness. They're everywhere and packed with protein. Not to mention they're ready to eat once the head is removed, and that makes them a really convenient meal. Eh? You eat them just like that? There's no other way. When you're struggling to survive in the wilderness, having a little lizard sashimi is much better than starving. But I still intend to research the types of lizards that inhabit the area. Never hurts to do a little mental preparation. Oh, if you're free, help me snap photos of lizards around here so I can see what kind of lizards are in the area. After all, I'm quite scared of lizards. Are you sure you can really eat them? Of course. I know I can. I'll eat anything to survive. Even lizards can be a delicious wilderness delicacy. Okay. A little red one.
Probably also good to make sure you know you don't want to eat the wrong one.
Yeah, because some can, of course, I believe there are the lizards that can be venomous and such, but those are typically more in the rainforest areas, I think. Hey, you're back? Did you manage to snap photos of the lizard in the area? Show her the photos. This is so strange. What's wrong? No, absolutely not. I can't accept that. I can't swallow something like that. All of those survival videos kept them censored when they were being eaten, so I thought I could accept it. But now that I'm taking a closer look at the photos of them, they look so weird. And their tails move, you know. Don't say another word. Please, just stop. I would rather starve or scream in pain and lick a cactus than eat one of them. I'd love to watch you lick a cactus. Let's put that aside for now. Anyway, I may have overestimated my ability to accept these survival skills. Thank you for helping me realize the cruel truth in advance. I guess I'll pack more food for my trip. Otherwise, I'd be in deep trouble if something were to actually happen. If I were to survive on raw lizards, I don't think I'll ever stop having nightmares about it. Okay, that did give us some more points to spend. Piper. Let's see, you said something. Are you going to repeat it?
Hmm?
Here you go. Proxy, come sign for this. There you are, manager. I've been sitting around so long that it feels like I might have slipped a disc. As a store manager, you ought to watch your health too. Whether it's bending over your desk as a proxy or hauling trays of food as a manager, it's all real and friendly on your back. Thanks, Piper. I've got some new diner equipment in from the city. I hope nothing got busted in the bumpy ride over. 'Cause if so, I wouldn't pay for it. Just let Casa know and we can start working on the makeover for the diner. Okay, now we can upgrade the place again, and hello. Stevia. That's a name. I posted your photos on the shopping site, and we saw a spike in views on the same day. Photos are key... Okay, I think a bit of dust just blew into my mouth or something.
Sound more than dust. Sound like you... I should not describe it on stream, probably.
Yeah. Let's see. Photos are key to, for promotion. Could you help me snap some? Could you help me snap more awesome Cheesetopia photos? Photos of the bustling restaurant counter would be neat. Shows up the buzz here. I got this. Many thanks. You're a savior of Cheesetopia. Were you supposed to pop up earlier? There we go. Not exactly bustling, but... Okay.
Back then, really?
Hmm?
You didn't notice you accidentally did?
What?
You had a center circle of the camera just around her bosom.
Okay, I was more looking to get everything of the counter in view. How's it going? Any luck with those diner photos? Show the photos. These photos are awesome. Feels like you've caught the latest Cheesetopia updates. You're amazing. Thanks a bunch. Okay. Welcome back, manager. Now that everything is good and ready, let's start decorating the banquet hall.
Hey there! Cheesetopia is back in business.
Okay, we got some more of these. Let's see. Any of these? Now, none of these are dishes. Oh well. Let's see. Storage baskets. Yeah, I don't have any place to put my stuff. Okay. And then we don't have enough for anything else. Oh, new commission. Tea party with animals 1. Okay. A researcher named Misha seems to have just completed an impressive invention. Go take a look. Okay, they're on the lower half. Haven't been here in a bit. The old man is still bothering the bamboo. And Mew Mew is still getting a pep talk from a cat. Or hoping for a pep talk from a cat. How did you know the universal animal translator invented by the intelligent, beautiful, and kind Misha is about to be released? An animal translator? It's a device that can translate the voice of any animal. Just turn it on, approach a small animal, and its voice will be translated for you in real time. I took it for a spin in the area and recorded some amazing results. There are many small animals in the area. Would you like to give it a try? Let me try. I guarantee you'll be surprised. Don't forget to give me your feedback once you're done. It's a very important part of my research. Okay. Mew Mew managed to pull a Wile Coyote and just vanished. Crackle Lizard. You bring the translator close to the lizard. The foolish humans haven't realized that our kind has evolved and infiltrated humanity. I want to be the mayor. I want to rule over the humans. Tremble, humans. It won't be long before you're replaced by us. Even in your last moments, you'll never realize that we infiltrated you from the very beginning. I've learned of an astonishing conspiracy. Really, the lizard people, yes, a conspiracy. Also, let's finally say hi to you. With the customary kick. Don't look so surprised. Trash cans are a necessity everywhere. I didn't expect to bump into you again. How do you even get out here? Of course, I'm everywhere. Or what would the world become? It terrifies me to imagine that. You know what I want for you, right? Exactly. What new Eridu scraps, the outer ring uncovers. I'm taking treasures hiding in plain sight. There's rare commemorative coins. You're a pro at searching for them, right? Hand them over, and I'll grant what you want in return. Okay, but we don't have any coins, so leave them hanging. Adorable meerkat and an energetic meerkat. You bring the translator close to the meerkats. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Is this even being translated? Do I even need to say anything more?
Oh, bloody heck.
Yeah, what a wonderful phrase, huh? Tortoise. Allow me to recite a poem today. Tortoise, tortoise, tortoise. Our long life is noticed. While others pass, we persist. The neighboring monkey that strikes my shell shall perish while I persist. And once it moves no more, give it a taste of its own medicine, I insist. Oh, so felicitous? Felicitous? Whatever. Alas, no one understands the beauty of this poem. Oh, how lonely I am. Yeah, applause. Okay, that's going to be a very confused tortoise. Also, yeah. I've said this a few times before. If it's got legs, it's on land. If it's got flippers, it's a swimmer. Yes, people do mistake one for the other and have caused turtles to drown that way. Because they can't actually... tortoises to drown that way because they can't actually swim. Oh, you're back. How did it go? The animals are so strange. Oh, that's not surprising. Not even that strange when you compare them to humans. But I don't have enough test data to mass produce and promote it yet. Do you know where I can find more small animals? Lumina Square. Alright, I trust you. I'll head over there in a bit to collect more data. Thanks for today. Okay. Not sure if we'll see her again, but I guess we'll have to take a look around Lumina Square for that or not. Okay. Let's get this place banged up. Okay.
Cheesetopia is open for business.
Even more tasks.
Let's try to have another great day today.
Let's actually upgrade first. A string of lights, 2 piles of flags, and 3 cheery work slogans. Okay, and now there's better lighting.
Such a beautiful day today. It's gonna be great for business.
New tasks, new manageable challenges, and new dishes again. Okay. Stage 14. Okay. Let's see. You want 6 nutrition. Okay. Oh. Wait. Why do the sausages have negative tastes? Like sausages that have been spiced right, can be absolutely freaking tasty. Okay. Give you another one. And then we give you the pudding. Let's see. Do I even want to know what that special is up above? Okay, 4 nutrition and 2 tastes. Let's see, we can give you the nachos. Or the corn chips. And this one. Okay, 6 taste and 1 nutrition. Okay, there. Actually... Oh, we can only give... Okay, we can only put so many things on?
Look at the corners of those. Each item has a certain shape.
Yeah. missed that a bit. We can put this one in, though, together with this. There we go. Okay, I mistook the shape for a second. I thought, for some reason, I thought it was a single spot. Okay, everyone happy? Lucy and Piper are paying a visit to Cheesetopia. Chat with them. It's gotta be lively, yet sophisticated, straightforward yet profound, retro but also innovative. That's right. How about adding a bit of the pop art style that's been popular in Throne Corner lately? I don't mean to question your taste, Miss Lucy, but your plan doesn't sound very compatible with the restaurant next to us. Of course, vibe is important for a brand, but Cheesetopia's art style... wanna try it yourself? Let me introduce you one of my good friends, who's also the manager here at Cheesetopia. Manager, this is a designer friend of mine, and she's going to design the store signage for Cheesetopia. Good to meet you, manager. I completely agree with what you just mentioned. Would I be able to sample one of the diner signature dishes? I agree too. Manager, get the kitchen too, please. Ask the kitchen to get started. Piper's just enjoying the show.
Oh dear.
For a second, I thought it was popping up here for that person who was standing around earlier, but let's continue with this for the most part for now.
Let's try to
Service
have another
bells.
great day today.
Let's see. Let's put up a TV. Let's give this boring town some boring city shows to watch as a time killer. Okay. And new VIP customer. Okay. Let's see. Runners. Well, what do we have here? Oh, what do we have then? A signature work is the reflection of an artist's unique style. To experience the true style of Cheesetopia, please serve me Cheesetopia signature work. Okay, and of course it's it's the cheese plate with everything on it. She also wants the blazed smoked sausages. Okay. Then 1 extra taste and 9 nutrition. Let's see. There's not enough space for any of the big ones. Let's see, we can do that. Actually, no. Yeah, that's the wrong one. That one lowers nutrition. Actually, he does want that. That one needs to go. Then we give one of these. Okay. There and there. Or not.
No. Wait.
Oh, right, she wants 1 taste.
Wait. The drink?
Do we still have enough to give everyone else, though? 4 and 4? Let's see. Let's see, 5 taste and 2 nutrition. Let's see, if we then pull away this one, put that in instead. Actually, no, that's still too much. Let's see, big back, fatty, what? Okay, there and there. There we go, that is everyone satisfied. Maybe not in the best way, but oh well. Pouring cheese, surging cheese, boiling cheese. I should imbue my chisel with this enlightenment. It's so much food for one. Yeah, it is. I've already got a design in mind for the diner's signboard, but there's a small issue at hand, Miss Lucy. As far as I can tell, there are currently no logistics company capable of delivering large-scale items to the Outer Ring. Relax, the scope of my business operations in the Outer Ring just so happens to include the logistics and transport. That's right. This person, I mean me, is the pillar of industry that Miss Lucy just mentioned. I'm counting on you, Piper. Cheesestopia's store signage is really memorable. I really got woken up out of my nap by a phone call asking me to work overtime. Please, Piper, I'm counting on you. After watching the designer leave, Lucy brings another bang boo of the Sun's Caledon over. Weena? There's one other thing I gotta ask you, Proxy. Even though training up these little boars is usually part of my job, this little guy has to be trained up by a proxy. Well, it's embarrassing for me to ask, but the boss gave us strict instructions. Significantly improve the infrastructure of our transportation and logistics. The HA is no good at keeping carrot data for the Outer Ring hollows up to date. I mean, those city slackers don't like coming out here. Plus, we don't have the tech to do this, so the carrot data we do have is out of date. Just the way I... just like the way I dress. That was Piper, not Lucy. But for Piper and the other drivers of Leaps and Bounds, no matter if it's because we want to run a special route or need emergency evasion measures, we all want to get our hands on the latest exclusive carrot data. It's been kinda rough out there on the Outer Ring highways lately, and I've run into quite a few kids looking for trouble. If there's a new carrot, then that always help out a bit. You want to draw a carrot using this boar bamboo? You really are a pro, Proxy. Plus, if it's you we're talking about, then you can definitely do it, right? If it's the Proxy, it'll get done. I choose you, Red Marcus. Okay, red boar riding shotgun. Alright. I could actually probably swap out Andy or Nicole. Let's see. Piper and Lucy would probably be a good combo here, but let's see.
Awaiting orders.
Character details. Skills. Let's see. Anomaly or shares the same attribute. Okay, so yeah, Piper and Lucy together with Yanagi would be a good combo. Because those two get their passive activated, or their extra passive activated by each other. And the fact that Piper is an anomaly character makes sure that Yanagi also has hers triggered. Okay. But yeah, there's not much need to invest in characters that much more on this account. But maybe I could throw that together as a group to try it sometimes. Okay, now I'm actually thinking about other possible team-ups for Piper, Lucy, and one other character. Because Yanagi typically gets teamed up with Miyabi. Oh well, it's not like we need to... it's not like we need to try for 100% perfect optimization and such. Okay. Let's see. Lead the Red Marcus through the dangerous hollow routes, reaching the destination as quickly as possible by drawing the most efficient carrot route. Okay. Meet up with the Red Marcus ahead. Proxy Auntie, the hollow here is so hot and I'm gonna be roasted like a suckling pig. And please lead me through the hollow. Take the shortest route and step on the gas, just like Uncle Piper. Uncle Piper? Okay. Don't blink. Okay. Another ether trap going off. Okay, 15 hits and we'll fail. Nope.
A close call.
Good. Okay. Up. Go. Activate the data pile. Not enough energy. Okay, good. I wonder if attacks from these guys would count. But let's now try and find out. There we go. For a second I thought I saw a circle forming under us. There we go. But yeah, it shows how strong Yanagi is even on her own when I don't really have to swap to the others, huh? This pipe must have driven steel tusk to come pick us up. There you are. 3, 2, 1. Ding ding! Young Proxy and Marcus have crossed the finish line. The crowd cheers, the crowd roars. We collected hollow spatial data along the way. Now we can make a carrot. Yeah, such complex technology is far beyond the understanding of a useless middle-aged fool like me. But after crossing such a dangerous route, Proxy and the agent came through unscathed, and Marcus's chassis remained smooth and in one piece. Proxy, your riding skills must be top-notch. Steel Tusk is parked up nearby. Now it's my turn to be your driver. That's reminding me now of a trust event you can get with Piper that you haven't seen yet, I think. So here's hoping that that one will pop up today.
Oh dear.
Okay. Yeah. The fact that I have a dry throat is probably not helping too much. Oh, hello, you two. Little Marcus, remember the small carrot that the Proxy drew in your melon? I remember, Uncle Piper. Uncle Piper? The little guy's being polite, so I told him to just call me bro. He insisted, I will work hard and remember everyone's titles. Please, Uncle Piper, don't beat me up like Auntie Lucy beats up Grassy. Don't you think young Lucy's style of discipline is a little too strict sometimes? Anyway, now we have a new carrot, so Marcus can be my co-pilot. All thanks to your help, Proxy. Say thank you to Aunt Proxy, Marcus. Thank you, Aunt Proxy. Please call me Big Sis instead. Okay.
Hey there.
Another new
back in
comment.
business starting today.
7473 Burger Bros. Okay, that looks cute. If you can appreciate traditional outer ring burgers and bamboo arts, 3 Burger Bros, Enahena no Nana Nane, to lovers of authentic burgers and counterfeit bamboo. Okay.
Oh dear.
Let's see then. Nope. We want someone who we have someone who wants them. Okay. Let's see. You need 5 extra taste and 3 nutrition. So let's throw the biggest of those at you. Okay, then 2 and 2. Let's see. Okay, this one is going to be a bit tricky. Let's see, let's remove that. And that one. And yeah, I think we'll have to do that one. Okay, there and there. Yeah, that's a full-on plate, huh?
Bloody heck.
Okay, you just need one of these. Okay. And 4 and 4. Okay. Actually, that's easily done with these two. There we go. Got some big eaters today. Oh, and another rank up coming. Hidden menu. Oh, here's the sign. Last delivery order today. Cargo Manifest Cheesetopia store sign. Greeting for Piper to Young Master Proxy. Received. Delivery complete. Time to call it a day.
I think I had a bike.
Okay, I'll make a note to see if that was in the recording, but yeah, there are people going around on motorcycles again. It's a little late, but I finally managed to hang up the store signage for Cheesetopia. Want to hammer in the final nail yourself, manager?
Cheesetopia is open for business. Let's try to have another great day today.
Under the watchful gaze of everyone, the store signage for Cheesetopia is hung up under the blazewood sun. There we go. And yeah, the mascot is a cheese version of Kirby. Looking around, this place might not be too luxurious, but every inch is a result of everyone's diligent work. That's why it's the banquet hall for the Overlord's feast manager. The townsfolk and members of the Motor League should have been receiving invites one by one, and I'll keep helping out by hosting everyone here. I'll have to saddle you with the final bit of prep for the feast manager. That was Piper.
Cheesetopia is open for business. Let's try to have another great day today.
Okay, new task and a new challenge. Okay. Nope. We need to complete one more thing here before we can get to the last one. Oh, wall decorations. Let's see. Let's add a touch of Outer Ring style to this barren wall. Okay, well, we need more for that. Okay. Let's see. Someone over there. Get ready and wait for tomorrow's feast to begin. Let's see. Polov. You guys are driving me nuts. Huh? I was planning to ride to the city and get some work done today, but someone just had to lock up my bike with a combination lock. I can't leave even if I wanted to. Who on earth could do something so nasty? Are you sure you weren't the one who locked it? Absolutely sure. I've never seen that combination lock in my life. Someone must have locked it to stop me from going to the city. I think there was a time that people were pulling quote-unquote pranks by putting locks on people's stuff. Oh, I've got it. I know who the culprit is. I know who's the culprit. It must be the work of that kid, Life. Or Leaf. I accidentally had some of his nitro fuel when I was feeling thirsty earlier. I did apologize about it and even offered to compensate him, but I completely forgot about it. It's just a drink. Did he really have to lock up my bike for that? I have some urgent business in the city. You should start by getting him another drink. It's not nice to break a promise. You should start by making up for that bottle of nitro fuel. I don't think it was any ordinary bottle of nitro fuel. It was some limited edition flavor. It's only sold in the city. How am I supposed to get him a new bottle when I can't even get to the city? I've got to get rid of this darn combination lock somehow. Okay, you know anything about that? He's still unwilling to accept his loss. I just heard Polov's screams from way over here. I'm sure that guy's wondering how to unlock his bike. Was it your doing? Yes, of course it was. Who else would care so much about him? His bike was just laying there as if he was asking for it to be stolen. I couldn't bear the sight of that, so I decided to lock it up for him. Okay, that's a much better reason than vengeance for his drink. There may not be any thieves in our town, but he'll be heading into the city soon, so it's only appropriate that I give him a lesson in advance. City lesson number 1. Watch your pockets and lock your bike. It's said that thieves outnumber the cats in the city. Is this your revenge? Polov said he drank your nitro fuel. You locked up his bike to take revenge on him. No, I'm not. I'm just teaching him how to survive in the city. Otherwise, a fool without a shred of common sense like him would totally have a rough time there. Tell him I'll only give him the combination if he comes here and asks me himself. Okay, so 50% vengeance, 50% lesson. I feel like I'm on top of the world. I bet Leaf didn't expect me to get a hammer and smash the combination lock into bits. Now that the lock's gone, he can't stop me from entering the city anymore. That's a pretty direct solution. I didn't expect you to smash it open. And Leaf said he would tell you the combination if you ask him yourself. Huh? So he expects me to beg for forgiveness? Impossible. Absolutely not. The men of the Outer Ring never give in. And tell him what Leaf said. Leaf said he locked up your bike to teach you a lesson, so that you'll stay safe and avoid getting your bike stolen in the city. What? He wants to teach me a lesson? I still have a score to settle with him. Now it's my turn to teach him a lesson. I told his mother what he did. He's in for a good scolding when he gets home. You think you can make me give in? Never. Okay, well that's going to be the start of a war. No, I think I just heard Polov screaming again. Is he still unwilling to ask me for the combination? Let's see how long he'll last. He smashed the lock open. Huh? He forced it open? What an impatient fool. Well, I did expect him to do that. It's the second lesson I wanted to teach him. Don't act on impulse in this city, or it'll only make things worse. Oh, what? I borrowed the lock in Polov's name. Now we'll have to pay the full price of the smashed lock. Little brat. He would have gotten a new lock if he hadn't been so impulsive. I hope he'll learn his lesson from this incident. I don't think so. I don't think he's done any self-reflection, and he even told your mother about what you did. What? He told on me? Idiot! An unresponsible idiot. How can he even consider himself a man of the Outer Ring if he resorts to that? Duh. I shouldn't have tried to teach that idiot anything. Now I'm doomed. I'm in for a scolding. I'm doomed. Ugh. Maybe I should hide at Sean's for the night. Okay, I was holding that one back for a bit. It seems Leaf has learned a lesson too. Or life. Not entirely sure how you're supposed to read that. Okay, these two are still parked out here.
Hey there.
Let's see.
Cheesetopia is back in business starting today.
Okay. Taste of it. Oh, we didn't do this one yet. Let's see. Lola seems to be troubled by something. When I'm free, I'll go to Blazewood and talk to her. Okay, I know. There's a reference in this one. Oh, she's not here until morning. Okay, then. There we go. Okay. Oh, hello, Caesar. Cheesetopia wasn't built in a day. Creating such an awesome restaurant like this out of the ruins of... it's all thanks to your hard work, Proxy. We're leaving behind an inspirational story. As soon as I think about the feast starting soon, I get this sudden rush of excitement, but also some nerves. I mean, this is the ceremony where the whole Motor League is going to pledge allegiance to the No Overlord, so it's only natural these sorts of feelings start cropping up. But before the Motor League members all gather, it's important to take care of all the Blazewood townsfolk. This is a little embarrassing, but I'd like to ask you, Proxy, manager, to serve everyone a meal from Cheesetopia that they can be proud of.
Cheesetopia is open for business. Let's try to have another great day today.
Okay, so we just needed to have time progress, and looks like Big Daddy is coming to visit next. Okay. 5 nutrition for this one, and +1 taste. Okay, we don't have the space for the big ones. But we can put in this one. And let's see, something with 2 and 2, or try to get 2 and 2. Actually, no, won't fit. Okay. And there and there. Okay. 3 nutrition and 3 tastes. There and there. Okay, and you want 6 nutrition. Okay. There. There. Nope. There. And there. And we even have a drink over. Left over. Okay.
Look.
Okay. Oh, yeah. If it's yellow, then we need to go do something else. Let's see. This should be one of the broken fueling devices. Let's check it out. Okay. Time for this again. Let's see. There. That should be okay. Okay. Oh, wait. That one needs to be turned. And there we go. Okay, Caesar seems a bit troubled. Why now? What's the problem? Yeah, I've got a voice message from the Vanquishers saying they were coming to the feast, which is a good thing. I thought they might have stood us up based on past grievances. But their envoy said something about their people getting ambushed and trapped in the hollow with ethereals. So they want me to fulfill my own, fulfill my new overlord duties as soon as possible and lead reinforcements to the rescue. I smell a conspiracy. Well, with all their experience and might, the Vanquishers wouldn't make such a basic mistake. It's not like them to ask for help so easily. It's hard to rule out the possibility of a conspiracy. After all, plenty of them don't agree with us taking over as overlords. But even so... But despite all this, you still want to go? What if it's not at all a conspiracy? The Vanquishers were in pretty bad shape after the loss to the Inferno, so if they lost more brothers in the Hollows, I wouldn't want to lose any brother or sister of the Motor League for no reason. It's the duty of the Overlord to help members of the League who are in danger. I have to go. Even if it's a conspiracy, I still have to go. And if they've laid some pathetic trap, I'll just have to ride it and send them all flying again. Just like we've always done. Don't forget your proxy. Of course, how could I forget you? Uninvited guests sit at the back. Okay. Yeah, let's go rescue them if they really need rescuing, and if they're causing trouble, well, we'll make it double. Okay. Taking a bit of time to load. Okay. You fell right into our trap. Such a simple trick. No, a brilliant move, and you didn't see through it. You think you can take the boss's place? We already have. There we go. With that level of skill, you're not worthy of being our overlords. Won't give up that easily. Neither will we. Got the timing off. Okay. There. For the boss. Ah. A little trickster like you dare to speak Pompey's name again? Okay, is that all? There we go.
Incredible as it may be, now that Pompey's gone, the Vanquishers can no longer bear the weight of the Overlord's title. The sons of Caledon of old used to face the Vanquishers as challengers, standing tall. So, as the ones who flew the flag of the Overlord and who wish to challenge the current Overlord, are you ready to stand up tall and act like challengers?
As long as a single breath remains within it, we will triumph once again! And we will make sure the Vanquisher's legacy lives on!
Is that you again, old man? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson?
Don't even think that acting like you're on the brink of tears and shouting those sorry lines will make us look like the bad guys. The Vanquisher's time is over, but the Overlord's isn't. Under the ever-burning flames, Pompey can rest in peace.
Shut up! You have no right to utter that name! If it wasn't for you and the ambitions of the Sons of Caledon...
I see you learned nothing from Pompey. How dare you claim to have inherited his legacy? Ambition did obstruct your path to victory. But it wasn't the Sons of Caledon's ambition. We saved a seat for the Vanquishers at this feast. But now that you've declined the invitation, I suppose we'll have to... What was it again?
We'll have to ask you to sit at the back.
Out of my
Nope.
way!
One more. Okay. Yeah, I was noticing this in the background. What the other hell? I was thinking that it might have been that Uncle Henry thing, or mascot, but not even that.
Have you seen that image and statues several times in these areas?
Yeah, and this is the arena for one of the materials that you can gather at the HIA club. But I actually never really noticed that thing, probably because I was too busy trying to duck and dodge attacks. Okay.
Such provocations don't go unanswered. Reporting.
There we go.
Perimeter under control.
Okay. Out of energy.
They're coming too.
Okay. I think they do take extra damage from disorder and such when they are stunned. Okay. Yep. Timing off. Okay. But I'd have to look a bit more into the game rules and such if that is accurate. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, Ambi and Nicole make a good basis for many teams, since they already buff each other. And yeah, same with Piper and Lucy. Okay. And since more and more characters have less strict requirements as to who they're teamed up with to activate or to fully activate their passives, it makes it a lot more flexible with team building. They get the maximum out of all characters. As Mayor of Blazewood, I am here to witness the two gangs shake hands and make peace. Do either of you have any objections? Wait a moment. Before the Overlord Caesar accept this peace accord on behalf of the Sons of Caledon, please accept our apologies once again. We lost a lot during the Tour de Inferno. Honor, status, trust, but also Brother Pompey. The gang is in disarray. Many of our brothers have been unwilling to accept the Sons of Caledon, so it's not unusual for it to get to some people's heads. No need to explain. My brother from the Vanquishers. Whether it's Vanquishers or the Sons of Caledon, we've all lashed out and done stupid things for our brothers and sisters before. Honor, status, trust, and friendship. These are all things that can be won back. The title of Overlord will continue to be passed on down through the Torter Inferno again and again. We've all lost plenty, so this time I don't want to lose another brother from the League. On behalf of the Sons of Caledon, I hereby make peace with the Vanquishers and will ride alongside them once more in the wilderness of the Outer Ring, with the honor of the Overlord as my witness. Now that an end can be put to all that fighting, let's get started with today's main event then. Let us begin the Overlord's Feast. Okay, can we chat with anyone else? Yeah, it looks like everyone is here, except for Polkra, because she hasn't joined yet.
Wait. Look down. Down the road. There is someone there.
Yeah, this one here, for one of the side tasks. Our dog is such a homebody. It refuses to go outside when it's hot, no matter what. So I chucked its favorite toy out onto the sand to get it out of the house. But it just looked at me with those puppy eyes, not even giving me a whimper. And after locking onto its eyes for so long, I couldn't help but give in and pick up its toy beneath that noble, majestic gaze. You can't just let your puppy win. It's my own fault for being so weak. I know it can't be bothered moving, so I drove it out for a walk around town. When we passed by this restaurant, it suddenly perked up and stuck its head out the window, like it was spellbound by the smell of food. So I lost to it again, cause I chose to eat at this restaurant. I've heard it's a new hotspot. But I gotta say, there really is something magical about that place. The food is so delicious that the pup and I both loved it. I'm not sure if dogs can eat cheese or should be allowed to eat cheese. Yeah, I believe a lot of animals are lactose intolerant, so it's a bad idea to give them milk or cheese. As much as the stereotype says that cats love milk and all, that needs to be a special kind of milk because, yeah, normal milk they can take it in small amounts, but if you give them like a full bowl or something, yeah, you're not gonna have a good time when you next clean the litter box, if they even reach that in time. Who knows where it's run off to now? If you see it, please play with it a little. Lord knows it could do with a little exercise. Aren't you worried? Of course I'm worried. But, well, let's just grab its favorite fruit for now. Maybe the scent will draw it back. Okay. No, it is right over here. For a second I thought it was just pointing to the bamboo here. The puppy looks worriedly at the bamboo in front of it, as if wanting to help it. Let's fix the bamboo. Paint boo? Okay. Let's see. Key over here. There. Okay. Yep. And then we just turn... Actually, no. There we go. Or one more. There. Almost had it there. Did you fix me up? Thank you so much. If you hadn't saved me in time, might have been a goner. Okay, I was expecting them to find like one of those massively overweight dogs and such, but luckily not. You again? Awesome. Got customers got customers swing by today, saying they saw our online promotion. Your photos really help, bringing loads of customers. Could you help snap some more whenever you're free? Now that we've got an awesome signboard, including it in those photos would be perfect. Okay, sure thing. I'll snap some photos when I'm free. Awesome. You're a champion for getting Cheesetopia back on track. Okay. Yep. I keep forgetting that it'll point you straight towards where you're actually looking, instead of where the camera is looking. There we go, with the entire gang in photo. May as well save that one. Okay. It'd be great if we had some full shots of the restaurant. It'll amp up the biz for us. So the photos. Whoa, love these new photos you snapped. These photos will reel in the customers for sure. Thanks a ton. Okay. Caesar. Okay, would it be funny or insulting if they started serving Caesar salad here? Proxy, manager, overlord of Cheesetopia. Can we start the feast already? People can't wait any longer. Start the feast. Nightfall replaces dusk, mirth replaces anger. Okay, and everyone is here. Do you three really need to be on the table? Okay, and Lido keeping an eye on things. Okay.
Is open for business. Let's try to have another.
Let's see. Lucky Brew. It feels like something's missing from the counter. Yeah, we actually have one of these on the random place desk as well, but a different color, I think. May as well grab that. And a new VIP customer. Big Daddy is in town. Last time I ate at Cheesetopia, it was with those old farts. No, I mean the previous Cheesetopia. It was a long time ago. Master Proxy, I'd be grateful if you could prep me a dish that reminds me of those nostalgic old times. Okay. Oh, he wants the 3 burger bros. There we go. And then 3 more of tastes. So, fish and drink. Okay. Let's see. 5 taste and 1 nutrition. There and there. Okay, 6 nutrition and 2 taste. We can put on the big lobster. Add the sausages. Again, I don't see why the sausages would be bad for taste. Like, someone doesn't know how to properly make sausages, I think. And that's everyone. It tastes just like it ever did. Looks like I really am at the age to be reminiscing. With youngsters like you around, I have to admit I really am getting old. Okay. Enjoy the feast together with the Sons of Caledon. Okay, now we can talk with everyone. Sounds like only you just still remember me. Well, you are the toughest fighter. Yeah, you make me sound like a violent kind of person. However, as the champion, it's good to maintain a little mystery and fearful reputation. Hopefully you have a wonderful evening, Miss Proxy. Bernice and some of the vanquishers. A bundle supply of Bernice's special nitro fuel is available to the public for today only. Another drink. So good. Another drink for you, manager? Another drink. Okay. Those 2 are talking amongst themselves. These 3 are doing whatever they do. You still have much to learn from me. Of course, I never expected you to learn a thing. That's just how Lucy talks. It bothers me too. Last time Miss Lucy whacked me on the butt with a baseball bat, and it still hurts to walk even now. This one must apologize. I'll use the one with no nails in it next time. Lucy. And Piper's axe. You almost gave me a free haircut. You're too kind. Bunch of dysfunctional weirdos. Or barely functional. Proxy, as far as the Sons of Caledon or I am concerned, the most important guest at tonight's feast is none other than you. I want to preserve this moment forever, and the Sons of Caledon must all feel the same way. I'm not the best in group photos, but let's take a photo together, with everyone. I heard someone saying they wanted a group photo. Hey, don't tell me you're cutting me out in the shot. Out of shot. I want to be in it too. I'm going to be in it too. Are you going to use the flash? Will it reflect off my sunglasses? Let's take a group photo. Why snuck in again? Okay. No, not cutting them out. Okay. There we go. And save that one. Okay. Beneath Blazewood's yellowing sunset lie moments of memories that will never turn yellow.
Why don't you do it, Lucy? Haven't you been itching to experience what it's like to be the boss?
Let's wait until I knock you down. You fight better than you talk, after all.
Knock me down? You might have a chance if you tried it in the bathroom.
You?
Caesar walks to the middle of the restaurant and waves to catch everyone's attention.
Everyone! We are gathered here today to witness a tale of blazing fire, a wasteland, and courage! These stories are a testament to the Overlord's glory, and a guide for those that will be replacing them. That's how Lucy's speech starts. It sounds fancy enough, but it's a bit difficult to understand. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is driving fast isn't the only reason I've stuck with the Sons of Caledon. They're also really cool! Racing by Cinder Lake is cool. Becoming a hero who returned from the flames is cool. And being the Overlord is cool. But nothing is cooler than speeding through the Outer Rings highway with the Sons of Caledon. Of course, on this journey, we also met the coolest friend and comrade in all of the Outer Ring. Don't you think so too, Proxy? While I'm at it, here's one more cool thing. I would definitely make a better Overlord than you. That was my challenge to Pompey. And it's my promise to him, to you, and to all of the Outer Ring. I just blurted it out at the time because it sounded so cool. Unfortunately, I hadn't considered exactly how I'd fulfill that promise. So I'm counting on not just the Sons of Caledon, but all of you. Everyone from the Outer Ring. So let's raise our glasses to the children of the Outer Ring, and to the everlasting wasteland and boundless blaze!
To the Overlord!
Okay, I mean it because some idiots were being loud outside. Just Bernice in the background sitting upon barrels of nitro fuel, and a Piper knocked out already. Okay.
Cheesetopia is open for business. Let's try to have another great day.
One last challenge. After saying too much all at once, I'm starting to feel a bit hungry. I want something bold and passionate. A dish just like this feast. How about it, Proxy? Okay, they want feast fit for an Overlord. Okay, what do we have there? Mushrooms or bread with with cheese covering it? Sausages, and then just different meats. Okay. And a holder that's shaped like an exhaust. Okay, 5 more tastes. So...
You missed the crown?
Oh, but there's also a crown, yeah. Let's see. And some extra drinks then. There we go. If anyone can eat all of that, it's going to be Caesar. Okay, no big one there. So we can put it down here. Okay, 5 nutrition. So starting with the big ones. Let's see. 2 of that. 1 of that. And 1 of that. And there we go. Everyone served. Nah, I had my fill. Thanks, Proxy. I hope there's more of these moments where I don't have to care about anything except delicious food and your mood. There we go. Business revenue maxed out. No feast can last forever. The outer ring's sun shines warm again, and the cheers will dissipate once more. However, there will always be new friends waiting for you to appear. A 6-star rating. Okay, close the curtain to end the feast with Caesar. Proxy, I hope you had a happy evening, otherwise I don't think I'd ever throw another party again. Judging by the number of nitro few cups you went through, it looks like it was a good evening. I was just thinking about how the Proxy shouted to the Overlord yesterday. Never expected you to be so bold, Proxy. I've got many different sides. Anyway, Cheesetopia is humming along nicely, and the Overlord's feast came to a bustling finish. Both this feast and the honor of becoming the Overlord, all of these stories happened with your support and witness, Proxy. Feels like the part where I avoid saying something really touching here. Proxy, I still want to experience more with you, and with everyone in the Sons of Caledon. Though random play can't be moved to the outer ring, but anytime, any place, whether you just want to see an old friend, or whether you got into any trouble, come back anytime. The Sons of Caledon will always be waiting for your dashing entrance, and of course, the back seat of my bike is yours to ride anytime. See you around, Proxy. Caesar waves a radiant goodbye, backlit as she is by the radiant outer ring sunset. What an exceptionally stunning farewell. And with that, we get a new photo. Okay. There are still a few more side bits that we can do with this, but the main story is over of it. Yeah, let's repair this thing as well. Let's see. There. And there. Easy enough. Okay, a bit more manager insight from that.
Such a beautiful day today.
Okay.
It's gonna be great for business.
Poto turn to... What? Okay. Oh, right, yeah. We were going to do that, but we didn't... It wasn't the right time for it. Let's see if they're there now. Yeah, they are. Okay. Lola. Why, though? Why is everyone deliberately avoiding me? What's happening? There are so many more outsiders coming through town these days, so I've been tossing up maybe taking up some new business. Mulling things over, I thought, cans of emergency food. That's the right approach. All those convoys coming and going have to stop in at Blazewood to resupply. Those long-distance cruisers love food that doesn't spoil easily. So I tried canning a batch for everyone to try. But they just ate all my cans without a single whisper. Nobody told me anything about how it tasted. Oh yeah, that's right. You must be hungry, huh? Want to try one of my cans? Not right now. Really? Don't be shy. I've got plenty stocked up. Enough to leave you bursting at the seams. But I still really wanted to know what everyone thinks about them. If you get the chance, could you please ask Andron and Sean what they thought? Okay. Yeah. The name of this one is a bit of a meme from from Genshin Impact. Ugh, my tummy's still a little upset. Are you okay? Nah, it's my fault for being so naive. I couldn't help but eat one of Lola's cans. Ugh. Oh, you're supposed to eat only what's in the can, not the can itself. Back when I used to serve in the Defense Force, they gave us professional training for food poisoning. No matter what kind of danger presents itself, you have to stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Inhale, exhale. Andron purses his lips tightly as sweat bullets down his pallid face. Every now and again, his eyes will dart in the direction of the bathroom. Are you okay? Are you able to walk a few steps? I can't breathe or move right now, let alone talk. You want to go to the bathroom? No, I've been professionally trained to deal with food poisoning. Absolutely not. Ugh. Andron's stomach gurgles loudly, and his eyes widen in alarm as he starts to betray a hint of pain. Are you really okay, though? I'm just enjoying the view from here. But could you please keep your distance? Let both of us try and maintain a shred of dignity here. Okay, leaving the splash zone immediately. Oh, Mommy, my stomach hurts so bad. No, I'm never gonna eat random things and stuff like that ever again. Did you eat one of Lotus cans? What do you want to say? How is it tasting? Want another bite? Save me! Mom, someone's trying to force me to eat another one of Lotus cans. Please calm down. Help me. I'll tell Lola about your love for canned food. Huh? Then I'll keep quiet. Please, don't be so cruel again. Okay, I don't think we even want to know what the hell she put in these cans. Because it sounds more like it's food that's causing emergency than emergency food, huh? How did it go? Did they like my canned food? I'm afraid they weren't very happy about it. Huh? How come? Don't they like that flavor? That's strange. Those guys have never been fussy eaters before. We used to grill steaks in the car hood and they would wolf them down. What's gone wrong this time? I wonder. I don't think the cans are sanitary. Oh, I see. Maybe my canning machine is too old and there's dirt in some hard-to-reach corners that's contaminated the food. I feel so bad about Anvil and Sean. Have to find a way to make it up to them. Actually, back in the old pioneering days, everyone in the Outer Ring ate out of cans, and most families had their own canning machine to preserve whatever strange flavors they wanted. Canned lizard meat and canned cactus, you name it. But then one day, a truck packed with canned herring from the Outer Ring and from the Inner Ring broke down in Blazewood. The folks all helped them fix it, but all those cans of fish cracked from the heat and exploded everywhere with a bang. The townsfolk all cried and wailed as they had to move out of their homes. And ever since then, most kids find canned food to be this stinky, strange thing that's utterly revolting. So, the entire place got basically got bombed with fish stink. Okay.
No, wait.
Oh wait! Oh no! Wait! It's worse than just normal fish stink.
Did it have explosive surströmming?
From the sounds of it, yes. Now that would definitely make a place a no-go zone for anyone.
I've been wondering, surströmming is fermented herring. Is that dish that is dying out, as far as I know, in Sweden? But it has, due to people online, have a bit of revival as a
torture method.
Let's try this. So yeah, I'm gonna guess that it was something like that too. Canned fish has been a thing that many countries do, but still exploding.
Yeah. Let's see. I was planning on coming up with some delicious canned food to broaden their horizons a little, but all I've done is give Sean and the rest of them upset stomachs. I'll try coming up with something clean and hygienic instead. I can't let distant travelers buy cans that don't even meet safe quality standards. Well, anyway, I've shelved my canning plans for now, but I'll think of something else to make. Oh yeah, jerky should be much better. It's easy to carry and keeps for a long time. I've got some samples at home that I made before. Wanna try a bite? I've got other things to do, like not get dysentery. Okay. Letter from the tumbleweeds. Okay. Let's see. An argument broke out in the upper level of Blazewood. Find out what's going on. Okay. Nope. Yep. Scene had to shift. You got scammed, Dad. No way, that's impossible. Nonsense. I can smell a scam from a mile away, even blindfolded. Dad, you've been sharp for years. How did you fall for this? Scammed? What scam are you talking about? You've arrived just in time, sis. Here's the thing. My old man came all the way from the city to meet his 23-year-old girlfriend. Can you believe it? I'm not saying you're not a catch, Dad. You've still got it, but aren't you a bit too wedded for a 23-year-old lady? You know, there are tons of, well, lonely hearts on dating apps waiting to be scammed by some smooth talker. Nonsense. I know Caroline better than anyone. We're engaged and I'll wait for her. She'll marry me when the red tumbleweed rolls in. What red tumbleweed? Is that some sort of code from that scammer? A red tumbleweed? What, you know what that means? Hold on, you're not that 23-year-old girlfriend, are you? No way! Yeah, you look way younger than 23. And you don't seem like someone who'd scam an old man. Caroline is not a scammer. She's not. She's always been true to me. Always. You can't just stay here forever without food or shelter, Dad. How about this? I'll wait here instead of you, and you head back to the city for some rest. No, I'm not budging. I'm waiting for Caroline. Man, who in New Eridu is this Caroline? I can't ask all the locals in the town, can I? I wonder who that Caroline is. And what is a red tumbleweed? Maybe someone in Blazewood knows. Old Demir seems to know everything around here. He might have some answers. I looked away too soon. Oh, wait, he's up here. Okay. What tales would you like today? The Outer Ring beasts posing as mountains, the old world-dwelling black sprites, or maybe the prophecies of Huffy Puffy? Have you heard of red tumbleweeds? Red tumbleweed? I've never heard of it. What is it, a new dessert from Cheesetopia? You know a woman named Caroline. Caroline? Caroline! Where did you pick up that name? I heard it from an old man. You tell old Demir about the father and the son. Edwin. That's gotta be Edwin. I had a hunch the moment I heard it. I thought he was a goner, and now he's back after all those years. Indeed, there was a lady named Caroline about 40 years back. Back in the day, when this place wasn't even called Blazewood, Edwin and Caroline were the talk of the town. Edwin was a hollow raider, and he'd dive into the hollow every now and then. Once, he vanished and never surfaced. Caroline vowed to wait for him in return, but after 6 months of waiting, there was no sign of him. Eventually, her family made her move away. Her heart was so broken that she didn't leave a contact. Where did Edwin go? Beats me. Either he dumped Caroline or met his end in the hollow. That's what we all figured back then, but I never thought he'd show up after all these years. Anyhow, I'm planning to catch up with him later. An old buddy is a rare sight at my age. Anyway, I'll fill in Edwin and his son about Caroline. Okay, but who is the one who he was talking about then? Not only have I failed to find Caroline, but even several people I asked don't recognize the name. Now I know who that Caroline is. Actually, you tell him what you heard about Caroline from old Demir. Turns out Dad has a heart-rending past. Why didn't he mention it to us? Truth is, I'm not his child by blood, neither are my two sisters. He rescued us from the hollow. I was a kid back then, and without him I'd have been toast in that hollow. Dad never tied the knot, but raised us on his own, and watched us all start our own families. But out of the blue, he gave us all his savings yesterday, and only kept 3,000 dennies for himself, leaving a note that he was heading to the Outer Ring. How could 3,000 dennies even be enough? You bet, I was freaking out. When I saw that note, I ditched my job and scoured the Outer Ring for him. I was dead set on bringing him back, but now that I've learned about the whole story, bringing him back might not be the best choice. If Dad intends to stay here, I'll find him a cozy spot here so he won't be roughing it. As for Caroline, we'll try to figure out something once we get back to the city. She must be a granny by now, if she's still kicking. After some intense and exciting... what? Okay, that... That transition was not supposed to show up. What the heck?
What?
Okay.
Yeah, I was suspecting this was about to happen. That he was Edwin.
Caroline. Caroline. Well, Demir told me what happened back then. Well, Demir? Who's that? Hold up, you mean Demir? The pesky guy who used to pilfer from me every day? Can't believe he's still alive and kicking. So, what about Caroline? He must know where she is, right? You tell him what you heard about Caroline from old Demir. I see. Old Demir said it like that. She is waiting for me. Blame me. Don't be fooled by my age. My mind is quite clear. I know very well that I wasn't deceived by anyone. I'm the one doing the deceiving. Back in the day, I promised her that I'd tie a knot with her once I came out of the Hollow, and she was 23 back then. But when I ventured into the Hollow, I ran into all sorts of unexpected problems. By the time I could move freely again, I was already sporting these wrinkles. Well, that's water under the bridge now. Now that the kids I rescued from the Hollow have grown up and I've honored my late buddy's final wish, it's time for me to check off my bucket list. In my final days, I'm staying here, turning these tumbleweeds red. Wherever Caroline is, married or not, I owe her an apology. As the old man spills his heart out, he picks up a tumbleweed from the ground and ties a red thread through it. This is the red tumbleweed? When I bade farewell to Caroline back then, she told me that whenever she misses me, she'd tie a red string on a tumbleweed. That way, no matter where I roamed in the Hollow, her thoughts would drift my way on the breeze. Now it's my turn. I'm going to tie red threads on all the tumbleweeds out there, and one day she'll know. I'll tie one for you. Sure thing. Tie one if you're missing someone too. The tumbleweed lies still, awaiting its next wandering journey. Tie a red string thinking of Caroline. The tumbleweed clings to the heartfelt crimson thread, ready to roam to any place beyond one's sight. Thank you, young lady. Thank you on behalf of the tumbleweed. Okay.
I think I heard that while they can be harmless, but the tumbleweeds can actually even become, well, go from harmless to actually dangerous.
Yeah, depending on where they end up, they might end up blocking something, I guess, if they get stuck in something.
Oh, as an example, a house was basically drowned in them.
Okay.
And here's the problem. They are very flammable.
Yeah. So if one were to pass through a wildfire or such, it would basically become a moving torch.
Yeah,
okay,
and
they probably also quick fall. Go ahead.
They are also destroyed crops.
Of course.
And you want to say?
They would probably fall apart pretty quickly because the fire would just consume whatever it's made of. There isn't too much mass to them, otherwise they wouldn't be so easily moved around by the weather, or by the wind. Okay. Yeah, Cheesetopia is back into business, so I thought perhaps we could showcase some photos to get more customers. It'd be awesome if we had some great pictures of the restaurant, especially inside shots to reassure our customers. I think this is supposed to have been the first one. Really? Thank you so much. Cameras are never my thing, honestly. Okay. Interior of Cheesetopia. I already have a photo of you. Nobody got rid of the graffiti on the wall. Though honestly, it's not too bad. How's it going? Any luck with those diner photos? Show the photos. Oh, did you take these yourself? You've got some serious photo skills. Thank you so much. Okay.
Cheesetopia is open for business. Let's try to have another...
Please keep getting more and more of these, huh? Let's see. The Overlord's kitchen is on fire and Fighter Phaeton is here to help. Okay. Lei seems engrossed in something unusual. I'll go talk to her when I'm free.
Oh, bloody heck. Yeah. I feel like we might want to do some evening bonus streams next weekend as well. But after that, definitely break.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like we'll have enough time for much else other than this today. I stumbled across an old discarded magazine at home, and it was full of bizarre stuff that really blew my mind. What strange thing? I heard there were many strange beauty treatments before the fall of the old capital. Some people bathed in oil because it's said to make skin smoother and softer. They bathe in oil? I know, right? Doesn't it sound like fun? According to the magazine, all you need is to soak your body in a tub of full of hot oil. The bath will make your whole body greasy and oily. Wouldn't you like to give it a try? You first. Why are you backing out now? I've been planning to give it a try, but I don't have any oil at home, so I was thinking of borrowing some from Dorian. But once he heard my idea, he flat out refused to help. And even said that he's not helping me with another one of these stupid ideas I've been having since I was a kid. You're a childhood friend? He's always thought that I'm not very bright, but I'm not stupid. I was quite angry at the time, so I stormed out without giving him a chance to explain. But now that I've calmed down and given it more thought, I think he may have had his reasons. After all, he is much smarter than me. Oh, I know. If it's alright with you, could you go ask him why he refused to lend me some oil? I still don't want to talk to him right now. Probably because you would need a hell of a lot of oil for that. And it would be rather wasteful when you can just use it for anything else like cooking or, well, the engines.
Captain, also this thing. I think she misunderstood.
Yeah, I think she might be thinking of motor oil and not like, not motor oils.
Bath oil?
Yeah. My water bill has been going up lately. I really need to figure out how to cut back on my usage. Ask about Lei. Oh, are you talking about Lei's request to borrow oil? No way, absolutely not. Lei's always up to some nonsense. She charged into our house the other day asking for oil. Then she went to the parking lot, happily snagged a barrel of oil and was ready to head home. So I asked her why she needed it, and she said she plans to take a bath in it. That's absolutely crazy. There is an article about it in the magazine. You're talking about yeah, oil baths. You're talking about an oil bath, right? I know about those. Someone around the Outer Rings oil wells has even tried it. But Lei's beauty baths never end well. She's pulled so many similar stunts since she was a kid. Also, different kind of oil. Not the type you find in drums, typically. Huh? When Lei was little, she heard bathing in milk would do wonders for her skin, so she insisted on having one and made a big fuss about it. Since she didn't have any milk back home, she started searching my house instead. In the end, she found a barrel of lubricating oil. She said bathing in lubricating oil would definitely make her skin smoother than milk would, so she poured it into a tub and started her bath. But once she was done, she started crying when she realized her body was too slippery to get out of the tub. My sister heard her screams and rushed into the bathroom, but with all the oil on the floor, she could hardly stay on her feet, slipping and falling a bunch of times. And so, they just stared at each other like a pair of mice that had fallen into a barrel of oil. In the end, it was my mother who carefully rescued the two of them. I can't believe it. That's why I'll never lend her crude oil to mess around with. Please, try to persuade Lei to stop doing those odd beauty treatments. I think the bigger risk with crude oil is that you would absolutely poison yourself. Oh, you're back. What did Dorian say? Tell her what Dorian said. Huh? He said I tried bathing in oil as a kid and almost got trapped in the tub. Did that really happen? I have no recollection of it at all. Stare. Please don't look at me like that. Okay, fine. I'll forget about the old baths. Actually, I was trying to give the town another tourist attraction. I'm sure the old baths would attract a lot of tourists. I have to come up with something else now. Oh, I know. I've got the perfect idea. Do you have any ideas? So, asphalts get so sticky in the sun that it can stick to your feet. Will that work as a beauty trick? If you want to lose all the skin on your feet, fair play of layer of asphalt to then tear it off. No. It'll clear the pores and pull off all the dirt in the flash. And all of your skin.
Wrong thing. Oh, for love of... I think I know what you're talking about, but it's not what you think it is.
What do you think? Doesn't it sound tempting? I'm sure it'll attract plenty of customers. It'll pull off your eyebrows. What? That sounds about right. But can't we just avoid the eyebrows and beards? Well, want to be my first customer? No.
Run.
What, do these need tending to again? Okay. How many times are these things going to need to be repaired?
Old models, you know.
Let's see. There.
And there are machines that will last for a bloody long time. But then there are those that...
Yeah, poof out after a month.
Yeah.
Okay. This one again. Okay, at least they're much simpler now. Here we go. Okay, got some management insights and a bit of cash.
Hey
Okay.
Eastopia is back in business starting today.
Let's
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Wall decorations.
The only
Okay.
reason I'm recommending us using next weekend's evening streams for this again is there's a lot to catch up on.
Yeah. Let's see. Why not offer some free after-meal candy in the form of a beloved outer ring snack? Okay. Coffee hard candy. Okay.
Right?
That is a pretty common thing, I think. There's
never
typically
heard of
like a... Okay. Not every restaurant does it, but a lot have like a bowl at the receptionist's table where when you leave you can just take a peppermint or something.
Those I have heard of. Yes. I never heard of coffee candy.
It's something that's... with coffee shops, you're more likely to get a biscuit with it. Let's see. Rainbow Rabbi. This has been pretty popular in the city recently, and more importantly, I love snacking on it. Okay.
Oh, I think you misread it.
It doesn't have a T on it, so it's not Rainbow Rabbit. Wrong.
I think it's... Yeah, I think Steve, you misread it. Like, if you're supposed to read it like that, except remove the T.
Okay. Let's see. We've got 2 more tasks. Let's see. Tea party with animals. Okay. Oh, they're actually there. Okay. Let's head over. And I'm guessing the last of these requests is also going to be her somewhere else. I'm guessing 6th Street. A bit weird to be going to Lumina Square with the Blazewood music in the background. There you are.
God.
Ah, it's you. This place is so crowded and everyone's so trendy. I'm too afraid to head in there and test my translator. Will they think I'm a freak? Will the public security officers arrest me? It's okay. Everyone is so nice. I'll repay you. I'll send you a translator as soon as the mass production begins. Whoa, why is everyone looking over here again? I'll help you. I guarantee you'll be surprised. Don't forget to give me your feedback once you're done. It's a very important part of my research. Okay, let's see what the local cats have to say then. And probably one of the dogs too. Okay, hello there. Boss cat, cat sidekick, cat bodyguards. You bring the translator close to the boss cats. You get it done. Boss, I've infiltrated their territory and intimidated them as instructed. What did you do specifically? I secretly licked their hot pot soup and drank half a cup of some tea milk they threw away to ensure my sensors would smell really pungent. Good. I like your effort and initiative. Boss, your recognition means the world to me. Stick with me from now on. You're a good kid.
What could this be reference to? An old cartoon.
I was thinking more like The Godfather.
Don't tell me you never heard of a certain cat with a hat.
I know there's one from Chip and Dale. Or you mean some other one? Cat in the Hat?
Older.
Felix? No, Felix. Felix is even older than that. It's not Pink Panther either.
You're within the right area, just the wrong show. But the right creator. The correct creator, I mean.
Not Heathcliff either, I'd say.
Top Cat.
Oh, that one. Okay, Top Cat was more harmless than whatever that would be.
Yes, I haven't seen. I think I actually avoided it as a kid.
Oh?
It didn't interest me.
Well, I guess that's going up on the to-watch list.
Rather not.
You bring the translator close to the wary dog. Okay. Is the dog talking in Morse codes? I thought that was only reserved for Ozzy Osbourne. What kind of encrypted call is this? Okay. I'm going to do a search on that. Let's see. ZZZ. Dog. Morse codes. Let's see. If you're curious on the Morse code from the event side mission. Let's see. What does it translate to? Alright. Okay, they're not showing it too well, so I need to... Let's see. First line is warning. My coordinates. Enemy sent. Do not approach. Okay. So, we've got 00 Dog over there. You're finally here. What? You tell Misha about the test results of the translator. Wow, these results are enough to prove that this translator, what this translator can do. It will definitely shock all of New Eridu. It's all thanks to you. Oh, are there any animals you want to communicate with? You can use this translator to see what they are saying. The cat's around my place. Sounds good. I'll come with you. You can use the translator to communicate with them with as many animals as you want. You decide to return to 6th Street with Misha, but the translator, which you had forgotten to turn off, starts playing a conversation when you pass by a stall. Based on what you hear, it sounds like the conversation of a family of groundhogs. Could there be groundhogs nearby? There's a big promotion today. Buy one item and get a family of groundhogs for free. Sorry, there is something I want to test out. With trembling hands, Misha moves the translator closer to a row of groundhog ornaments. Oh my goodness, I told you this is a massive conspiracy. Those guys just want to empty my pockets every day. Damn it, Darling, it's meaningless for you to scream like a useless ball here. You might as well take the rotten pumpkin outside and throw it into the yard of that annoying family on the corner of the street. Mom, those pumpkins Dad stockpiled when they were dirt cheap are our only remaining assets. I mean, we've even mortgaged our house. It's not that bad. I've got some good news for you. I found out today that mashed pumpkins are a great fertilizer for plants. Okay, it should not be activating on just random ornaments. The silence of the groundhog ornaments forms a huge contrast with the angry screams of the groundhogs in the translator. It looks like the translator isn't translating what the animals are saying. Hey, these aren't real groundhogs, right? Of course not. These are just ornaments. Why would we give away 10 real groundhogs for a promotion? That means the translator doesn't really work. I was so happy for nothing. I don't understand. I don't know what you're going through, but don't be sad. Don't tell anyone. But here's a groundhog to cheer you up today. The path of an inventor is full of setbacks. I'm used to this anyway. Can I give this groundhog to my friend over here? Sure thing. This ornament is a bit hefty. Better hold it with both hands. Please take it. I said I would thank you properly, but I don't really have anything to offer apart from my experiments and inventions. At the very least, I want to give you this groundhog ornament as a keepsake. The Universal Translator was a failure, but I believe that I'll succeed one day. When I do, I'll go to Cheesetopia and give you the best translator.
Wait. Now what the heck did listen in on?
Yeah. Declining Misha's enthusiasm would be rude, but where to place such an enormous groundhog toy? Oh right, Cheesetopia. In the end, you bring the enormous mole back to Cheesetopia. Consider it a wild-style decor of sorts. Oh, it's hiding the loading screen. There we go. Grumpy groundhog. Here's a groundhog. It looks in a very agitated mood. Poke its nose. The groundhog doesn't react. Touch its big front teeth. The groundhog stays still. Stroke its forepaws. The groundhog remains silent. Pat its head. The groundhog is so quiet. Wait a moment. Does it look like it's trembling slightly? This groundhog with a fierce expression begins trembling more and more violently. Everyone in the restaurant starts noticing the strange commotion and looks over curiously. At that moment, a sudden shrill scream bursts from its throat. What the? I have never met anyone this annoying. What is wrong with you? The entire Blazewood must have heard it. Here's a groundhog. It looks like it's in a very agitated mood. But now everyone knows this is far from how it will behave when it is in its most agitated mood. The social death experience? Really? A potted cactus, giving off that Blazewood vibe. Hold on, those thorns look like... So these are toothpicks. Is that a slogan or something? Get picky with perfect picks. Design is cool and all, but are those thorns clean? Impeccable. Okay. One more task.
Today. It's gonna be great for business.
Why won't it move? Or did the game get... Yeah, the game got deselected again? Still weird where that just happens at random sometimes. Let's see. Podo turns you into a cactus. Slave, who is usually very naughty, has been listless these days. Go and ask him what has happened. Okay. What are you up to, kid?
I think you said almost correct though. It's a name I've heard in Swedish, but never heard it said in other languages.
Okay. Almighty Podo, please help me. Who is Podo? It's, what did Oldemir say? It's the god of all prickly cacti. Also, it's a really powerful god. If you get on its bad side and fail to earn its forgiveness, you'll turn into a prickly cactus. The kind that no one likes when you grow up. So, how did you get on its bad side? I wanted to play on the swing, but Sean wouldn't get off it, so I pushed him off the swing. And soon after I started playing on the swing, I lost my grip for some reason and flew off it. I almost got hit by a car. Well, Demir was right there and said it happened because I angered Poto Poto, the ancient god of prickly cacti. I did what old Demir told me to do because I don't want to become a cactus. I put all my snacks in front of the cactus for 3 consecutive days. Poto Poto ate all the snacks I put here on the first 2 days. If it eats today's snacks, then I'll be forgiven. So it's a god who likes to eat snacks? Oh yeah, I'm going to old Demir later. Do you want to come with me? You can ask him all about Poto Poto yourself. I think I remember this one. You arrive at where old Demir is almost at the same time as Leaf. Back so soon, Leaf. Did you ask the great Poto for forgiveness? If you're not sincere enough, you'll become a prickly cactus and no one will like you. I'm sincere. I've already handed out all my snacks. As you're so good at making up stories to scare children. I don't have the time to make up stories to scare children. Poto Poto has always existed in the Outer Ring. It happened when I was still young. It was this time when I took on a challenge to cross the wilderness with just 1 bottle of water, but I was unfortunate enough to encounter a tornado. His story seems like it will go on forever, and let's sneak away while old Demir is lost in his storytelling. I should head back to the cactus and see if the snack has been eaten by the gods. Seriously, is there really a god who loves super sticky popping candy? Sneak away. Don't go too fast or he might notice the motion. The movement. Hello, Sean. The snacks at the cactus swing really have disappeared. Meanwhile, a child with snack crumbs all over his mouth is swinging back and forth with a satisfied look on his face. Hi, are you looking over here because you want to play on the swing? You can have your turn first. I live nearby, so I can play whenever I want. What a polite child. It's a pity that I just finished eating the snacks Poto Poto gave me, or else I would share some with you. Poto Poto? Yeah, a few days ago, old Demir told me that Poto Poto loves me and wants to give me snacks to eat for 3 days. He said that if I came to the cactus swing every day, I would find snacks waiting for me. I didn't really believe him, but I really did find snacks here these 3 days. Poto Poto is such a good god. I love it.
What? Okay, I did not see... I thought he ate them.
Okay. Nice little bait and switch. I'm just getting to the exciting parts. Where did you go? I ran into Sean. I just told him the nursery rhyme about Poto Poto that's told in the Outer Ring. I didn't make anything up. The little cactus reached for the sky. Poto Poto is watching. It's always nearby. Thorns for the naughty, rewards for the kind. Poto Poto's secret for all to find. See? Oh, that's how it goes. Old Demir pulls out a small notebook with a nursery rhyme about how Poto Poto punishes naughty children and rewards good ones. However, the writing looks freshly scribbled. See, a mysterious old man gave this to me many years ago. The old man said that Poto Poto watches over everything in the Outer Ring and protects those who deserve it. Even if you don't believe me, you must not doubt the existence of Poto Poto. This is very important in the Outer Ring. Wacky old man. Okay, and that should be the last of the task. Not you. Okay.
Hey there. Cheesetopia
Really?
is back in business starting today.
2 more. Bang-Boo Driver and Drifting Bang-Boo. Okay, I should have expected that there'd be 2 more from the open spots, but I'm not sure if we have time for this.
Yeah,
so we may need to finish that up next time.
Yeah, I will ask you again. This is your call. I'm just suggesting this. Should we next weekend do double evening streams again to catch up with all of this?
Maybe, because a drawback of this is that I now have to catch up on editing the videos. I haven't been able to fully process and render the ones from yesterday and the one earlier. So I'm thinking, just to be able to catch up with everything, maybe try one tomorrow. Let's see. If there's no one, if no one is around for anything else tomorrow, we do another side quest to finish this off and do a bit more. But yeah, for the rest, we'll have to see how often we'll do double streams on the weekend again.
Yeah, maybe we can do like every other weekend?
Maybe. I'll leave the rewards for later, when we have everything picked up. For now, let's see. Is there anyone around for anything? Yep. Okay, Ben and Seth are around. And a lot of people at the store. But we don't have enough time to give everyone time. So let's call it there. I think they should be still there when we return. It's based on the in-game day and not not when you're starting up the game and such. Okay. Do a 10 poll or leave that for next time?
We can leave that for next time.
Okay. Alright, then that'll be it for Zenless Zone Zero for today. And with this running in the background, let's go look for someone to raid. Let's see, it's gotten quite a lot more busy. Okay, we have... I'm going to narrow this down to a few. We have I'm Nice, who is playing Hollow Knight Silk Song. Let's see. We rated Bunny recently. Let me actually pull up the document. Okay, I forgot to open it up beforehand. That's, yeah, Bunny was the one we rated last time. Yasuko Mitsuki is playing Grounded with some others. Reef the Leaf is playing Secret of Mana. And the Digital Hazard is playing Dark Cloud. Any of those sound of interest, or shall I take a pick?
Let you take a pick.
It's been a bit since we've seen Nice. Let me check the document for that. Yeah, so let's go say hi to them. Browser is muted. Okay. Copy the name. And head over to our place. Okay, I do have Hollow Knight 1, but I can't say I'm too interested in streaming it really. I have showcased it, but I have also seen videos on the whole story of it. But if people would want me to stream not Silksong, Hollow Knight someday, I'd definitely be up for putting it up on the on the list. But for now, we already have a ton of games to stream now and in the future.
Yeah, I'm not against it, but yeah, we have a lot on the plate already.
Yeah. Okay. Now, before we start this raid, of course, thank you everyone who has been watching now or later. Thank you, Knights. Thank you, Runners. And I see that Sensei has been lurking. Hello there. And thank you as always, Rakir.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching this madness.
And yeah. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Could be Borderlands, Robocop, Crosscode, or maybe one extra of this in the evening. Tuesday, we're definitely going to finish up with Batman Arkham Knight. And yeah, that means that Thursday will be for Shantae, the newest Shantae game, which I'm looking forward to. The game they originally wanted to release on the Game Boy Advance, but never got the chance to. And yeah, Wednesday will be when we continue with the main story. Okay. And yeah, next weekend, of course, more The Witcher 2.
Yay!
Okay, but for now, let's get this raid started. And yeah, thank you all again for watching, and until next time, have a nice day. Yeah, have a nice day, and until then, I almost brain farted on my own outro again.
Be safe, everyone. Sleep well, and watch out for undead seagulls.
And very cheesy Outer Rim dishes.